Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. I'm answering publicly posted questions from YouTube users, trying to get folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. And we have a question here from YouTube user NS. Oh, I forgot. I've been advised. I must say to you that you should like and subscribe if my answer is helpful. If it's not, don't. But I have to say to you, like and subscribe if I'm helping. All right. They don't like it when I make fun of saying like and subscribe. I did it. All right. I did it. Okay. So YouTube user NS asked us. I reminded my employer about the nature of my disability 5 weeks ago. Instead of trying to understand it, my manager engaged in behavior 3 weeks ago that could have made my disability worse. It was very reckless. What is this called legally? I did my part, but she will not act properly. Okay, so my question to you is your manager doing these things to you because of your disability? Are you being targeted because of your disability? Or is this just reckless, right? So like if they're doing something that can harm you, but it's just because they're idiots or they're incompetent or something like that, you might have to get in your paperwork for your reasonable accommodation to make sure you're protected and talk to your doctor about what reasonable accommodations you need. And if you get those accommodations in place and they fail to honor them, then that is a failure to accommodate claim under the Americans with Disabilities Act and also potentially under state and local laws wherever you are. Check with local counsel. And that's fairly simple and upfront. The other side of the coin is if they're doing these things to you, I guess your manager here, if she is doing these things to you because you have a disability or because you're asking for an accommodation, then that is clear-cut disability discrimination, right? If you're experiencing negative workplace consequences, which sounds like something dangerous for you happened, so that sounds pretty negative, and it sounds like a workplace consequence to me because it happened at work. So then at that point, if you're experiencing a negative workplace consequence because of your disability, at that point, that is the definition of disability discrimination, also under the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is a federal law in all 50 states and I believe all territories. And also probably wherever you are under state and local law. So I will again say, check your state and local laws with local counsel. But yes, certainly those are the two options there of what could be going on. There are other options like has nothing to do with your disability whatsoever. You're not asking for an accommodation. It's just unsafe. That would go to OSHA. Or it's just something happened, like an accident happened in the workplace and you could have been injured or you were injured. If you were injured, workers' compensation is probably the first stop there. But it sounds first and foremost like this is somehow tied to your disability. So I think your answer is going to lie with the Americans with Disabilities Act and either a failure to accommodate claim or a disability discrimination claim. I hope this answers your question. If it doesn't, comment down below. I will check the comments. I will try to answer your question with more specificity if I have failed you. And like and subscribe.